I am really excited to tell you about last week's Figure It Out. This is a coolest cabin you've ever heard of. It's actually on the National Register of Historic Places, but that's not what's cool about it. And we're going to talk about that in a minute. But let's get back to who won. Did we have a winner? We do have a winner. One person got it right. Let's see what some of the other people guessed before I tell you what it really is. All right. One person said, that's a good one. I'm stumped. I finally stumped somebody. I can't believe it. Fun with Jim. Branson, Missouri. Nope. An old mill house in Kentucky. Nope. Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. That's a real popular place there and all, but that is not correct. The Alamo, San Antonio, Texas. The Alamo is probably a good one because it's old. It's kind of different, but no, it's not that. Rock River, West Virginia. Finally, Kevin. Kevin, you got it right. Medicine Bow, Wyoming. Now, all I asked for was where it's at, because if you know where it's at, you know what it is. It's called the Fossil Cabin. Let me just show you a picture of the whole thing first. I'm going to put a picture up there on screen. It was actually listed in Ripley's Believe It or Not. It's National Historic Places. Why? Because the entire cabin is built from dinosaur bones. That's right. What you see on there is not rock. It's not, looks like kind of like a slate or something like you make a house with. That is dinosaur bones. It's actually 5,796 dinosaur bones. Why did this guy do this? This guy had been collecting dinosaur bones for many, many years. He lived out that way. And what he's going to do is he's going to use it as a tourist attraction and build a whole dinosaur. He's collecting bones. He's going to build a dinosaur. But problem was he had bones from different species. He had didn't know if he had a complete set. It just got it got too much for him to try to complete. So he said, well, I'll build a house out of the dinosaur bones and have a little tourist attraction, which he did. And him and his son, I think it was, built this thing. It's out on the main highway at the time. And he'd been collecting bones for 17 years to get all these bones to do it. But he ended up, he tried to do it for commercialization to get people to come out, and they did. He had collected these bones from a place right down the street from where he's at. I think it's, let's see, let me see if I see the name of the place that he got it from. Medicine Bow, Wyoming is where it's at. But anyway, it's right down the street. There's a place that's known to have a lot of dinosaur bones. Anyway, he had Como Bluff is the name of it. That's what I was looking for. Where extensive deposits of dinosaur bones have been discovered in the 1870s. And his 5,796 bones weigh 102,116 pounds. Amazing, man. That's just amazing. I'm going to show you real quick some pictures. Let me put a couple pictures up and look at it real close on it. All right, I'll put this first picture up there. This is like a wall, and you can actually see, it could have leg bones, neck bones, everything just mixed in there. I'm going to put another picture up there. This is a corner, and some of these actually look like vertebrae, like dinosaur vertebrae, and big chunks of bone that have fossilized. Pretty cool stuff right there. It's amazing. Here's a picture of the house, a whole picture showing Ripley's Believe It or Not had a sign out there. Fossil cabin. Here's a picture of Mrs. Gigmaster and the Gigmaster out there. I thought that was really cool when I got there and saw that. Fossil Cabin Museum. You never know. When you're out traveling around, a lot of times I like just take a ride through an area and just see what comes up. Sometimes I'll look for specific things, but sometimes just kind of look around. That was one day we just cruised and just ran across it. Thought that was pretty cool. Man, anyway, let's see. After Ripley mentioned Boykin, the guy's name was Boylan that actually started building on, called the cabin Creation Museum and the building that used to walk. That's pretty cool. They actually said it is the oldest building in the world because of the age of the dinosaur bones. So it's pretty cool. All right, well, the winner, don't forget, Kevin, to send me your address to gigmaster2718 at gmail.com, and I'll send you a nice face mask and a sticker. Now, this week, figured out, we're going to do something a little different. Today, I was actually out in the water, metal detecting today, and ran across a bone, a fossilized bone myself. It's not a dinosaur. Dinosaur's about, what, 60 million years old? This one's about 6 million years old. I'm going to show it to you right now. And what we're going to do is have a little figure it out with what I found. Let me show it to you. All right, I got it right over here. Check this out right here. This is a vertebrae from a whale, 6 million year old whale. Is that cool or what? That is huge. This is where his rib bones would come off right there on each side. Isn't that crazy? Here and here. Here they are. That's his actually, that right there would have been his spinal canal, I believe. And this is where the rib bones would have come off. You can see right there on each side. That would have come around and formed around his side right there. And that would be the canal right there. Isn't that cool? That is unbelievable, man. I just found this today. This will be on a video in about a week. You know, I keep the videos behind you, so I got one coming out for you all the time. But I hadn't made this video yet. This is so cool. I thought that was awesome today. Now, how did this get formed? You want to talk about that for a minute? Actually, this is like a rock now because it no longer has the material that was in the original living creature. It's all been replaced. Fossils are formed by, normally, you know, if a deer or something dies in the field, you know, animals eat the bones and they usually get, you know, sun decays it and just bacteria eats it away and it's gone. In this case, normally what happens is it'll sink to the bottom and a lot of times the flesh and all will be gone, but the sediment starts to cover this up and starts packing all around it. And as it packs around it, the water slowly creeps in and the water has minerals in it, and the water's minerals will actually replace the old living organism that was in this. Ends up, it's like a rock. It's basically a rock, but it's made to look just like the original structure because it's been replaced by minerals. Now I want to show you this, and this is actually came off of a recent whale. They pulled one up on the beach. It died. I got this little this would actually go on top of this right here. It's almost the same size actually. It's pretty interesting. But that's when they're young, this is separate. But then it actually fuses to it over time. This actually grows onto the bone and it becomes one. So this is probably an older whale here, but it's kind of interesting that actually kind of matches it somewhat. But anyway, I want to show you this because this right here is, if I put it out in the backyard, it would decay, be gone. The sun, bacteria would just eat it and it'd be gone. You'd have to actually bury this in soil or in a clay and all. Over time, this would actually become like this. But right now, this is very porous, very light. Nothing to it. Well, this is like a rock. This is not. This is not fossilized, and it will never be fossilized. I can't wait around 6 million years for that. So that's going to just stay like it is. But I just wanted to show you all this today. This is so cool right here. I love it. Now, what are we going to do for this week's Figure It Out? Y'all ready? How much do you think this weighs? That's this week's Figure It Out. What does this weigh? The person that gets the closest to how much this weighs wins next week. I got my scale right here. We're going to put it over here right now. And I'm going to take a picture of what it weighs right now. Y'all ready? We're going to set the scale here. Let it zero out. It's there. All right, we're going to put it up here. And the weight is coming up. I'm going to get my camera. Well, y'all look at my camera, but I'm going to take a picture of this right now and figure out and let y'all know for next week what it weighs. So what I need y'all to do is put down in the comments below what you think it weighs. The closest person wins a face mask and a sticker. And if 2 people get the exact number, we'll give away 2. And the first one will win, and the second will win, the third one, well, we'll let that go by. But I don't think I might have that, but we'll see how it goes. All right, y'all ready? All right, put your answer down in the comments below. All right, appreciate everybody coming along on this adventure. I hope y'all enjoyed this fossil cabin. I thought that was the coolest thing there. Anyway, appreciate it. Don't forget to click like, comment below, share. Subscribe to Gigmaster. never know where we're going next, right? Stay tuned.